Okay, hold on one second. Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is June 12th, Monday, June 12th, 2023. So, yeah, Monday, June 12th, 2023. Before I get started, I want to remind anyone that is watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, don't force it to be your story. All right. Really, this is just for like entertainment purposes, right? Let's be honest. So don't be take what you hear with a grain of salt. All right. Because at the end of the day, I'm not responsible for what you do and decide to do with what you hear. So, with that being said, let's just pull some cards, right? Let's see. I don't know, something about feathers. Feathers. In particular, like a feather blowing in the wind. There's a white feather and then there's a black feather. All right. I don't know. I guess that's that. There's a white feather, a black feather, and an eye. There's an eye. So, hold on one second. You know what? I was literally about to look something up, but just as I was about to, like, I kind of saw the image in my head. So like an eye and like feathers. That's a let me see. That's a type of angel. Yeah, that's a type of angel. It's Ophanum. It's yeah, that's the name. It's a type of seraph. Um, yeah. Okay, so angels, right? There are angels nearby. There's like a song that just popped into my head. There are angels nearby. What's that song? I don't know, but there are angels. Angels are here. Angels are here. Okay, that's it. That's it. The angels are here. Yeah, the angels are here. Ooh, because somebody's breaking spiritual laws. They broke spiritual laws. So whoever's breaking spiritual laws is causing the angels to like actually be more present than normal. All right. Whereas maybe before the angels were like, I keep hearing like angels in the outfield, or maybe they were just like out in the field, just doing whatever. But now it's like they've taking a more active, present role. All right. Wow. Look at we have attacking a crown chakra. And then body snatchers in disguise. They steal what they can for money and the devil. That is, I feel like that could have been the spiritual laws that they were breaking. Snatching bodies, jumping bodies, uh, making deals. So, yeah, those are the spiritual laws that they were breaking. Really, what it comes down to is just out of like greed, pure greed. So, someone has been feeding like that greedy monster within them to the point where they're crossing lines that they can't come back from. Um, so greed, but also really for money too. So they're just breaking all types of spiritual laws, right? And on top of that, they're attacking your crown chakra. So when your crown chakra is unbalanced, you tend to be confused. You're just not sure of what you're like. I don't know of what to do, right? You're just not sure what to do. You're conflicted. You're confused. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? You tend to have like mental illnesses like depression, anxiety. You become apathetic. Like you just don't care about about anything. And then you have learning disabilities, right? Like being delayed and shit like that. And then you tend to feed your ego. So instead of focusing on, you're just. I feel like whoever is stealing what they can out of greed and for money, they're breaking spiritual laws. It's like they want you to feed your ego. But I feel like this person or these people or this thing, it's really them feeding their ego. All right. But I'm not gonna get into that because that's gonna lead me to like a whole spiel of shit. When your crown chakra is balanced, you're conscious, so you're aware. You're not confused. You're aware of what you're doing, of what's going on, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this. I know this, right? You're intelligent. You're smart, right? So that puts them at a disadvantage because you're not having learning disabilities. All right. So one example would be like if this person was trying to make you have dyslexia. Wow. If they're trying to make you have dyslexia, or if you struggled with dyslexia, turns out you're able to like conquer that, and you have a system of where your letters are fine, right? So you don't have mental illnesses, just learning disabilities. You're more wise, more aware, and you're able to bring in and manifest the miracles that you're supposed to be. All right. So that's another reason why the angels are here. I've been seeing those angels like an insane amount lately. All right. So it's basically the angels are here because they're like kind of fed up with these person thing. They're like, damn, can my collective manifest in peace? Like, damn, right? Can they enjoy their miracles? Can they bring in miracles and peace? Like, damn, right? So I feel like that's going on now. A lot of their spiritual laws were trying to block a chosen one's ability to manifest or go through what they're supposed to be going through. So it's kind of like if God's giving you a mission, collective, and you're trying to fulfill that mission, this person, these people, this thing has been trying to deliberately prevent you from fulfilling that mission, right? Unbeknownst to them, and your mission is not their business. And I've said this before, like your business is God's business. It has nothing to do with him, right? So I feel like they fed into their ego, like, oh, I could do this, not realizing that God specifically gave you a mission to fulfill, and they're trying to prevent that from happening. That's a spiritual law right there that they broke, right? Because it's like going against the word of God. So you can't do that. You can't do that. That's like saying if you're in a company and your boss tells you, I need this done by Monday morning, 8 a.m., and then your coworker is trying to prevent you from fulfilling that request. And so your boss is going to be mad. It's like, why would you tell them that they can, put it in Tuesday at 10 a.m. instead of what I said Monday at 8 a.m., right? So your coworker is going to get in trouble, not you, because, you're trying to do your job and your coworker is trying to prevent that from happening. It's essentially like this. So this is like a coworker. I don't mean like an actual, I mean, it could be an actual company, but this is like a coworker of humanity, right? So humans are supposed to work together to fulfill a bigger purpose. This person, they don't want to do that. That's up to them. That's fine. They just want to get what they can for money and fulfill that devil around them and within them. We have confidence. So I feel like you're confident enough to fulfill this mission that you're on. This person, they were really trying to make you confused. Like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Should I be walking the path of God and blah blah blah? Yes, you should, because God told you to, right? So now that the angels are here and a lot of shit has been put to rest, you're more confident now to do what you're supposed to be doing in a sense, right? So, wow, yeah, like it's like one big eyeball. One of them has like you know, oh, we got 2, 3. What the hell is this? Do some meditating, collective. All right, it's gonna help you with your conflictions, mental conflictions. All right, I don't really think it's anything emotional. It's just really they're trying to confuse you mentally, because emotionally you're set, spiritually you're set, physically you're set, financially you're set. Now they're trying to touch something that can't be touched, right? I mean, they've been trying to do that, but when you're confident and where you stand, especially with God, then you can't really be bothered with. So just do some meditating when you start feeling a little off, right? You don't even have to do anything. I wouldn't advise retribution or like revenge or nothing like that. Don't. Anyways, so these two cards are very interesting together. He/she wants to set you up. Watch out. So whoever this person is, they're trying to set you up, trying to put you in a trap, trying to set up a trap for you. One of the reasons why they were trying to attack your crown chakra is so that way you would be confused to allow this setup to happen. It's like, please be confused enough so that way so I can set you up easier. It's like that, right? Please be confused so I can set you up, so I can put you in this trap. And that's another reason why the angels are here, because the angels are like, what? No. Why would my enlightened one be confused just so you can put him in a trap, right? Angels are not having it. And then we have this card right here. My mother/sister made me do it. So whoever is trying to set you up, they are not the brains behind the whole operation. They're kind of just like the yes man or the yes woman. So it's like whoever's mom or sister, someone's mom or sister is giving like the orders, like do this, now do that, now do this, now do that. So someone's mom, so there's a karmic feminine behind the scenes, and then they're the ones that's giving the order to another karmic who feels like if you're conflicted enough or confused enough, they'd be able to set you up. I don't know if that is there's definitely a karmic feminine. The second person could be a karmic masculine. So it's kind of like this karmic masculine is essentially the lackey of this karmic feminine. So if this is like a son, he's just doing his mom's bidding, or a brother doing his sister's bidding. It could be that, right? But I can't exactly know for sure if it's a karmic, if it's two karmic feminines, or if it's a karmic masculine and a karmic feminine. There's definitely a karmic feminine, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I feel like it's two karmic feminines. So it's like it's a daughter and a mother. A karmic daughter and a karmic mother. So this could be your sister and your mom, or two coworkers that you know, two friends that you know or knew, two neighbors. It's two karmic feminine. The relationship is more like mother-daughter though. All right, yeah. I feel like they're getting irate because you're so confident that they can't. What they're really saying is they're getting mad because they're like, why aren't you confused enough? Why aren't you confused enough? I'm trying to set a trap for you. Why aren't they getting confused? It's because you're very, very confident and you're just meditating. That's it. So your crown chakra, it's like it cannot be blocked. And they're getting really upset because if only I could confuse them, I can set them in a trap. Yeah, look, they're using your intuition. 111 intuition. Trust your gut and listen to your heart. And it's really bothering them because they can't confuse you. So someone's mom told the daughter to set up a trap for you. And it's really, I mean, they both steal what they can from money and the devil, but the mom, it's like she's got like a need for this greed. So put it like this, the best way I can put this is like, let's say there's a family, right? And this mom, she married into a very rich family, blah 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 blah, nice house, nice cars, nice clothes, money, shopping, good food, all that stuff, right? That's the picture that I'm getting. Something happened where they lost all their money. They lost all their money. So now the mom, she can't live that bougie lifestyle anymore. So now what she's trying to do anything she can. She'll go to illegal gambling things, and she'll try to like scam people and try to, and all the while she's doing this behind the scenes, she's still pretending like she's got money still. Like the money never left because she still got her clothes, her jewelry, right? So she can act the part, she can look fancy, but realistically she doesn't have the money. So that's the mom, right? So the mom is like, well, you wouldn't want to see your mom working at a hotel, or you wouldn't want to see your mom doing this, right? I'm getting old in age. You wouldn't want to see your poor mother. Who's going to take care of me? I took care of you. I raised you. Now do this for me. That's what the mom is saying to the daughter. It's actually very, very sad. But for some reason, I don't understand why they're trying to mess with you. It doesn't really, it's like their plan isn't adding up, right? Like what they're trying to accomplish is not adding up. So I feel like they just thought you would be an easy target. Unbeknownst to them, you were a chosen one, right? Why isn't our usual tactics working? I mean, I don't know if that's really the situation, but that's what this mom is basically like, right? One of her favorite things to say is, you wouldn't want to see your poor mom suffer. So whoever the daughter is, it's like she's very, I don't know. Wow. You were right about everything. And that's really because you're using your intuition too. And then you have passed over loved ones watching. So you got your ancestors watching, passed over loved ones, and angels. So you have a barrier of protection. You knew something about this mom or sister. This could even be your mom or your sister. Or your mom and sister. Or like two females that you know that are karmic. But whatever is going on with them, you knew something was not right with them, right? And it really is because you're using your intuition. By the way, you using your intuition is allowing you to be more confident because you're meditating, right? Whatever your intuition was telling you about them, you were right. You know. I feel like this is like a tag team of hell, not from hell, but of hell. Like these two people, they're just like the worst to be around. The worst. It's just like, they're draining. The way I'm feeling it is just like, individually, they're draining, yes, but together, like if you're in the same room, like the three of you, it's just like, oh my god, I need like 10 naps after this encounter. It's just like, they just, I don't know, they're just like, I don't know. I don't want to say lifeless, but they definitely do be sucking life out of everything. I feel like they're really bothered at the fact that they can't set you up. Oh, it worked before. It worked before. Why isn't it working now? It worked before. That's what the daughter is saying. It worked before. Why isn't it working now? It's like, why isn't it working now? Just like that. Why? 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 No, not this one. Oh, one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not getting on that. Sorry. The underworld. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. Yeah. That is interesting. Your path is so clear. You know that. You know you're... Okay. So, whatever mission was given to you by God, the Most High, glory be to God, right? Whatever mission was given to you, you've come to a sense of understanding and realization that this is what you're supposed to be doing. So now you know how to do it. You know what you're doing. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. Your path is clear. Your journey is clear. You know what you're doing. You're confident. You're trusting your intuition. You're not confused about the mission that has been given to you. You're not confused. There's a wheel of fortune going on right now. So there are nothing but cycles going on right now. So you entered a cycle with these people, and as that's happening, that's allowing you to start this new cycle. The cycle that's clear, this pathway that's there for you, it's clear. And I feel like this is what it's so weird because I was like saying this in my head last night. These people, on top of the karmic debt, they're just opening up new karmic cycles. I was just like in bed and I was just like saying that to myself. They're opening new karmic cycles. They're opening new karmic cycles. So they're just, I don't know, like in a melting pot of karma. I mean, they're both karmic, right? This mother and this daughter. It's really a mother and a daughter. And you're free to follow, you're free to follow your intuition. I feel like so there's 3 women in here. So I feel like you're following your intuition and these women are trapped behind, they're just stuck. They can't move forward. You see how these 3 women, this one she's free. There's nothing in front of her except from like this big ass moon. And then these 2 women, it's like they can't really move forward. They're just trapped behind that wall. Even though there's like an open window right there. So it's like they would rather try to keep going forward by following you instead of just like taking their own path, which would be more ideal and efficient for them. But they just want to be stuck up your ass and follow you, and it's not working because your ass is God's ass. That's 2323. I know that's very vulgar to say, but that's the best way I can put it. But then they want to be mad at you. Like, why isn't it working? How come it's not working anymore? Well, because God said no. Simple as that. So that's that, right? That's neato. I feel like my throat is like super, super dry right now. I also got a new deck that I'm going to try out. So I got this at this super neat market recently. Not this. This is my Kipper deck. I'm talking about this. Tarot Sorceress. I also got this super neat candle. Smells amazeballs. Alright. So you're just following your path. By the way, your intuition is very, very strong. It's very, very strong. It's like your intuition has been tethered to the divine. So that shit's like always on point now. Mature woman. So yeah, so you could be a divine feminine. This is very interesting. So you're divine feminine, and then you have a mother, a karmic mother, and a karmic sister. So it's kind of like three witches, but out of the three, only one of them is insanely powerful. The power is real. It's legit. It's not like your power you need to piggyback off of someone's power. Your power is power. The other two in the group, whether or not it was an actual group, but these other two, this karmic sister, karmic mother, they either have very little power or they have no power. They have to anchor onto someone else's power to amp up their own power, right? That's I feel like that's a lot of that has to do with it. This could also be about, like, if this was about money, it's like you were the sole inheritor of the money, right? Turns out, like, when the dad passed away, he left everything to, like, one of the people, right? You were the person. Now you have all the money, and now they're trying to piggyback off of you, trying to, like, dip into your money, dip into your power, dip into, whatever you got going on. I feel like you're handling this situation very mature, and it's really because you're not abusing your intuition. You're using your intuition in a very mature way. So these two women could be older than you, but you're the mature one. They could also be like, so this karmic mother, karmic sister could be super immature, but between the three of you, you're the one that's more mature. Like, you know how to, yeah, you're just mature. Let me get one more. Oh, what was that? Family room. Yeah, these are definitely people in your family. It sucks to say that, I mean, this is obviously not going to resonate with everybody, but it's always sucky when it's the people that is closest to you. And that's why, like, in crime shows and documentaries, they always suspect and interview the people that are closest first, like the lover, the husband, the wife, the mother, the daughter, the father, the brother, right? Always, always, always the people closest to you. Which is like, it's usually the people that are closest to you that are more envious of you. Which is a shame. But it is what it is. There's nothing that can be done about that, right? You're not responsible for how, hold on, somebody sees or feels about you. Adjudication reverse. They're going, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like a lot of what's going on with them, they just don't feel like it's fair. I'm like super itchy now. Like, my hands are super itchy. They don't feel like this is fair, which is ridiculous because God gave you a mission. You're following it out. How is that not fair to them? This is what they need to understand. I mean, don't sit there and try and explain it to them. That's not your job. And no matter how you try to explain it in different various ways and forms, and they're not going to understand because they don't want to. People who don't want to understand cannot understand. To them, everything is just not fair. I also feel like these people, they just make shitty decisions in life. Like, they just don't know how to make proper decisions. Like, to them, this is a good idea. Like, to them, being selfish is the only way. Being greedy is the only way. Money is the only way. Ego is the devil. So feeding their ego, as long as that's being fed however they feed it, it's the only way. So that's why they will never feel like this is fair. And that's why they will always continue to make the wrong decisions in life. So I'm going to be using this. It's called the Tarot of the Sorceress. So it's a beautiful deck. I got it recently. Shit's huge, but let's see. What is that song? Damn, those angels are like in your face right now. They're just like, you know how like when a child's like, look at me, right? I feel like that's how like those angels are right now. Like, yeah, I see you. Yes, I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you. Alright. Oh. What is this? 10 of Earth reverse. Yeah, these are your shitty family members. 10 of Earth in reverse is essentially like the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is also it's so funny because one of the examples that I gave about this family, this mom or this whatever, right? The mom that she just like lost all her money, right? These people, they don't have like money, but it's more than that. They're just losing so much in terms of like their stability and their foundation. I feel like their world is crumbling down. And what makes it sad is that these are your family members, and you may not even know that this is happening, right? You may not even know that this is happening to them, but that's good. That's good because why? You don't have to know. This is not your business. This is their business. I feel like they want to make their business your business, but you're on a mission, on a mission to success, right? You're just sitting here pretty. You are like the true mature woman. Or mature man, you know, depending on how you resonate, right? You could even be a man sitting pretty. There are a lot of pretty men out there, right? Very pretty. But whoever you are, you're just sitting pretty. These are definitely people in your family. With the 10 of Earth in reverse, they're just losing shit left and right. One of the reasons why they're so bothered is the fact that it's like they want you to know, but you don't care. So they're going to try to have you ask them questions, but again, you don't care. Like, you're not going to. So this would be someone that's like, wow, I'm hungry. I sure can eat. And you're not even making a comment about that. Usually you would be like, oh, would you like me to make you something to eat? Would you want me to buy you something? What would you like to eat? When was the last time you ate? You're not doing that. If they're just saying, oh, I'm hungry, I can eat. You're just in your own world. Like, okay. You're not talking to me because you didn't ask me anything. You didn't call my name. You didn't address me properly. You're just talking to talk at that point. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to butt myself in your conversation with yourself. And it's like that gets them mad because they want you to reach out to them. They want you to reach out to them, but they don't want to make it seem like they're the ones that kind of like subliminally put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. Yeah, these are people in your family. There's like a karmic mom, a karmic sister. And you're just sitting pretty. Whether you are divine feminine or divine masculine. Like I said, there are a lot of pretty men out there. So you could be a mature woman just sitting pretty, sipping your tea, like minding your own business. King of Fire. But it came out reverse. Wow. So, with the hold on, I don't know if you can see that King of Fire. That's basically the King of Wands, right? So, take a look at this card. My stomach's like hurting. We have the Ten of Earth, Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Earth reversed. There's like a world right here, right? And then we have the King of Fire, but it came out horizontal. This man is carrying a huge boulder on his shoulders. So these family members of yours, not only are they losing everything, but it's like their world is essentially crumbling down. So now what's happening? They are the ones. It's their world that is crumbling down. They are the ones that's going to have to hold it up. And for some reason, whenever something happened in their life, they were always able to put that burden onto you, right? And now it's like they're having trouble focusing with all the things that's crumbling down in their life. They're having trouble focusing in their world, what's going on in their world. They don't want to focus on that. They don't want that job. That's the job that they don't want. They don't want the job of having to deal with their own life. And they're questioning, why is it working anymore? Why is it working? What is the why? The why is, why isn't our burdens being carried by the collective anymore? Why do we have to carry our burdens anymore? Why do we have to carry our burdens now? We didn't have to do that before. Why isn't it working anymore? Why is it that they don't have to carry our burdens anymore? Because they're not your burdens. They kept you so confused and conflicted that you thought their burdens were also your burdens, right? That their burdens, like, oh, that's my mom, I have to carry her burden. That's my brother, that's my sister, that's my cousin, that's my uncle. I have to carry their burdens. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Especially if it was things that they've done to themselves. Why do we have to carry our karma, our karmic debt, and not the collective? Well, collective. That's because it's the collective. So that's really what's going on. That's the why. Why is it not working anymore? The why is, why aren't they able? How come? Not that they're able to. How come they're not carrying our burdens anymore? Because you could have just put your foot down and like, here, this isn't my bag. You carry your bag, right? That's the why. You're not carrying their burdens, their debts, their luggage, their karma, their nothing. You're not carrying that anymore. And they're having trouble focusing in their life because of all the things that's crumbling down at the same time. So their life is crumbling down. There's no money, there's no loyalty, there's no stability, there's no foundation. And they can't focus on what they want to focus, which is money and greed, right? Because they didn't have to focus on the emotional, the spiritual, the mental, the spiritual. It's really spiritual, but all of that, when they could just focus on the financial and the self, the ego. But now they're being forced to like deal with all the emotional trauma that they've been through, the spiritual blockages, the mental neglect, right? They have to deal with that. And they can't, because their finances are all over the place. Their foundation is all over the place. And it's like overwhelming for them. How can I take care of myself emotionally when I don't have my finances and my spirituality and my, right? That's not your business. That has nothing to do with you. It's not your job. You have a job. God gave you a job. This is not your job. This is your job. God said, follow my path. And he said, okay. And now these people, it's like, but you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this. And God's like, no, you don't. And the angels are like, no, you don't. Your ancestors are like, no, you don't. Your past over loved ones are like, no, you don't. And your intuition is like, no, you don't. Right? Everyone is telling you, you don't. Do what God is telling you to do. And that's what you're doing. That's why you're sitting pretty, sipping your tea, minding your business. These cards are really beautiful. The Chariot. The Chariot reverse. So there could be a Cancer involved. So either the sister's a Cancer or the mother's a Cancer. But what they're trying to do, they can't do it anymore. Either they've been caught or they're being stopped. Let me give you an example of a story, right? So that mom, right, she lost all her money. She doesn't have the same money that she did before. So there was this show that I was watching, and it was essentially like that, right? This mom, she was like living a good lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. And she lost her and her husband. They lost everything, right? So the mom, in order to feel that sense of like wealth again, she started going to like illegal underground gambling games, right? But what happened was the police ended up raiding that building, and then she got caught and she got put in jail. So whoever the mom is in the situation, they've been caught. I don't know if it's like physical or spiritual, but either way, this mom has been caught. This mom could be a Cancer. We got the Chariot. That's the Chariot. Yeah, my fire is like flicking. It's like flicking really loud. That is a shame. So this mom can't focus on anything because she's just focused on the money. She just doesn't think it's fair. She thinks that a great injustice is being done to her because she doesn't have money, or she doesn't have the same money as she did before. So she just doesn't think it's fair. So now she's telling her daughter, do this, do this. Well, you wouldn't want to see your poor mom, right? You wouldn't want to see me. I'm too old to work, or I'm too sick to work, or I'm too pretty to work, right? So that's really what it is. So it's like they've dominated this reading, and it's like all of this is happening before your eyes, and you're just sitting pretty, sipping your tea, sitting pretty, right? Like you're just like, that has nothing to do with me. What flipped over? Nothing. Did it? Yeah, nothing. Somebody has trouble sleeping at night. They're like tossing and turning. Oh god, all the cards just want to come out over here. We have 5 of Fire, also horizontal. 5 of Fire is essentially like the 5 of Wands. Everybody is, with all the burden, everybody's arguing. They're just yelling and fighting. I don't know what their problem is. What I don't really understand is like, why can't you just like deal with your shit on your own? Like, this is your shit. This is your mess. Like, clean up the milk, right? But it's irritating because they're fighting amongst themselves with the fact that they can't put burdens on you anymore. Like, that's what's wild to me, right? And I feel like that's why everybody is out on the playing field now. The angels, the ancestors, God, your past over loved ones. I feel like that's why everybody is out, because everybody is just like, are you guys kidding me right now? You guys are mad and fighting because you can't put burdens on this person anymore? Like, what is wrong with you? That's what like is just so like mind-boggling to me. Like, really? Like, you're fighting because you can't put burdens on the collective? Like, what? I don't like, that's why I feel like that's why you're just like, that's not my business. So if you guys want to fight over that, then fight over that. That's not my business, right? This the Emperor and reverse. So there's a father involved in this. I feel like, you know what's crazy? If there's, in this mix, there's like a shitty father, and this shitty father's not paying attention to anybody. But it's like these two want the attention of the emperor so bad. And it's funny because the emperor is upside down and he's looking at this mature woman. Or trying to look in her direction. So the emperor in reverse could be like the father that lost all the money. I also feel like this mother and this sister, they're also in their masculine energy right now. I don't know. I feel like they're too masculine. I don't know. There's something about like that's not really relevant to their reading. So this mother and this sister, they're masculine. They're like in masculine energy. They're like not tapped in with their spirituality, their femininity, like none of that. They're just all about money and getting what they can. Money and getting what they can. Money and getting what they can. Right? What can they do physically to get what they want? They don't want to do the work emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They don't want to do that. I feel like these two karmic feminines, they're trying to get the attention of, first of all, everybody on this side is karmic as hell, right? Damn, 46 minutes. All right, I'm going to close it out soon. They're trying to get everybody's karmic. They're trying to get the attention of a karmic masculine, like a karmic father, but it's not working. The karmic father is too busy trying to look in your direction or see what you got going on. Like the karmic mother and the karmic sister are trying to get this emperor and reverse's attention. And one of the reasons why it's not working is because they are also, all three of them are in karmic masculine energy, right? So it's funny because they're all in karmic masculine energy and this mature woman is sitting pretty. Whether you are a divine masculine, right? This could be three karmic women and then you're just like the one that is like takes care of himself, you know, very clean, very, you know, groomed. I feel like that's another thing about, you know, that really doesn't really matter. But anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on. And these two karmic women are trying to get the attention of a karmic masculine father, and he doesn't even care. He's trying to look at your direction. And one of the reasons why is because these two karmic women are also in karmic masculine energy, which is interesting. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I'll close it out. It's like I also feel like they were trying to do things to impress the karmic father, but come to find out, he's just still uninterested. Still uninterested. So the main players are Aries and Cancer. I almost said Gemini, but we have Aries and Cancer. Oh, something could be happening to this karmic father as well. So this is kind of creepy. Because if this karmic mother and this karmic sister were trying to get the attention of this karmic father, meanwhile, this karmic father is still trying to look towards a mature woman's direction, there's some weird jealousy going on between the karmic sister and the karmic mother. So these could be people in your family or people that are in a family. So you may not even be in this family. You just may know this family. But whatever's going on, there's like some weird jealousy that the karmic sister, the karmic mother has against you because this karmic father is trying to look at you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's so weird. So because of that, for the longest, they were trying to put burdens on you. Now they can't do that anymore. So you following the path that God told you to follow, you're able to do that. And it's just like everyone's just like, wow, look at this collective. The collective is beautiful. The collective is handsome. The collective is pretty. The collective is shining. The collective, the collective, the collective. Right? So, and they can't even handle the fact that they want to attack you. They're trying to set you up, but then their life is crumbling down. So, what really was like the start of everything was jealousy. This karmic mother, karmic sister had some sort of weird jealousy against you, whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine. That's what started everything, jealousy. Wow. Because a masculine and their family was looking at you. Wow. Ain't that something? Wow. That's so, like, I don't know. That's, like, messed up. Alright, let me get one more. It's like, why is he looking at her? Why is dad looking at her? Why is my brother looking at her? Why isn't he looking at us? Right? I don't know, man. That's kind of like, oof, what was that? Justice. What? Oh, I can't even show that because, like, kind of naked. But she's naked. But justice. That's justice. Everything that they've been trying to do to you, like, that's one of the reasons why you get to sitting pretty, sipping your tea, is because justice is, this is whatever's going on, whatever foundation's been crumbling down for them. As you follow your path and mind your own business and sip your tea and sit pretty and look pretty, meditate, justice is like prevailing, right? Justice shall prevail. That's what's going on. You're getting justice. Also, some truth is going to come out. There's like a massive truth that's going to come out about whatever this situation is. You're going to find out about it. I feel like somebody, you already know. First of all, because you have the card that says you were right about everything. So you already knew all of this, right? You knew this was what's going on. You knew why this started, how this started, what's been going on, the ins and outs, la, 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 right? Now, you being in this pathway and then them living this life, it's justice, right? On top of that, to kind of like close out the, what is that? The cycle, or to kind of like put the icing on top of the cake of justice, this truth is going to come to you from a different source. Just be cautious, because this truth might feel like a bombshell that just hit you, but don't let it stop your ascension. Right? You might, when you hear this, I had a dream about this like last summer. I'll just tell you the ending of the dream, but there was like a pig chasing after me, and it had like a red vest, and there was something I had found out in my dream, right? And so I'm like running, and the pig is running after me, and the pig is like, don't let this stop your ascension. Don't let this stop your ascension. So I had to stop running. So whatever you find out, like, it's going to hit you like a bombshell, but I'm telling you, you can't let it like prevent you from like doing the work that you're doing right now. You can't, right? And that's because one of the main reasons why it's coming right now, there's a couple of reasons why that truth is coming out. One, the truth is coming out because it's supposed to test you whether or not you have the strength, the fortitude to continue on this path no matter what comes your way. And two, is because it's like, well, let's see how well they do when they find out that this truth, that everybody betrayed them. Let's see how happy they are. Let's see how stable they are, right? So it's like this truth is supposed to test you, but also this truth is supposed to it's supposed to test you from the divine, but from the karmic's perspective, this truth is supposed to derail you heavily, right? It's supposed to stop you in your tracks. You're not supposed to let it though, right? You're not supposed to let this truth stop you from your ascension. Let me get one more and then I'll close it. Ultimately, this truth is supposed to help you grow, right? So, in more ways than one. Is there any more? If not, I'm gonna just close it. Like, oh, look at that. The moon reverse. Yeah, secrets are being revealed. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out. All you have to do is just sit pretty, sit handsome, keep minding your business, keep doing your meditating. Here it says the moon, right? And again, you were right about everything. You already knew because of your intuition. But now this secret is going to be revealed from an outside source, right? So that's what's going to happen. All right. So if anybody needs a personal reading, send me an email and then we'll get you squared away and all that good stuff. But aside from that, hope this reading helped. I hope you get something from it. I just saw the Queen of Fire reverse. So one of these people, either their mother or their sister, they operate out of Queen of Fire, which is Queen of Wands, reverse energy. Very hateful, very jealous, always want to fight, use their body to get what they want. But that's irrelevant because we don't care about that. That's not our business. Yeah. So that's the reading. Hope it helped. Bye.